Hello, Taurus. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. For others of you, this could be a current relationship, but there's not a whole lot of talking. For a small portion of you, this could be a situationship. And for others of you, you could have met someone and you know there's a whole lot of energy, a lot of chemistry, but no one's really speaking up. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky, if I did not announce that already. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of the reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. You do have here, Taurus, 1, 2, at the very least, just 2. Very challenging cards. One itself is called Challenge. I'm going to go through the cards. Illness, Wellness, followed by Sensuality. After that we have Justice, Wisdom, Creativity, Abundance, Selfhood, Challenge. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have Rhythms. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Taurus, the things that I have put you through, I'm not happy about. I myself, I've wanted to reach out to you and talk to you. A part of me wants to be with you, but there are things that are weighing me down below the surface of this water, drowning in a sea of sadness, despair, desperation, feeling devastated, hopelessness, a dark void into which I fall. I don't see the light. You are my light. But right now, everything around me, it's all a struggle. It's an obstacle. A part of me wants to be with you, but the circumstances that surround me, the situation that I'm in right now, responsibilities, burdens, restrictions, constraints, they all hold me back. They hold me back from being with you and reaching out to you the way that you would like me to. Not only that, but I also feel emotional trauma that haunts me. Certain things I never told you about from my past, and I do feel it's important to express this to you, but I am afraid. In you, I have found someone who is very sensual, very attractive. I see you and it's as if you're seducing me, but in all honesty, I know you don't even have to try. It just kind of happens. Your character, your charm, your wit, the way you carry yourself, the way you look, I admire everything about you. And you are very sensual. Certain things have changed, though. I know that in this connection, all I ever did was just take. I was a selfish and stubborn and arrogant human being. It was always about me, me, me. And you just selflessly gave. You just kept giving and I just kept taking. But now things have changed. Now I want to make a difference. I want to make things right. Clearly, I now know that things were not right. There was an unequal balance. There was no balance. There was an imbalance. And I was feeling uncomfortable making a certain decision. As time goes by, I have gained wisdom. I have learned from my mistakes, and I have learned from the lessons. However, how can you possibly know that I have changed? You can't, because there's distance. A part of me wants to create something with you, something that would be long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love I would love to weave where you are the center of my world. But it is very fragile. It could break in a heartbeat. Even though I want to create something with you, I know it may fade, but I still want to take that risk. I am all words, and sometimes no action. But that's because the circumstances that surround me. I also feel that in this connection, I want to work towards a better future with you. Security, stability, good materialistic things, resources, something tangible. I want to work with you. I want to be like a power couple. And I know and I see that I can gain a lot of wisdom from you. And I also know that the things that you do, the person that you are unique. You are talented and you have potential. I want that to come to the surface. There are times when I have thought of reaching out to you, but it seems as if you've moved on. You are no longer the same. You're different. You've changed. And you've changed not because of yourself wanting to change, it's because of the things I've done. You reacted to my actions. And I understand why you do the things that you do now. The problem is I want to reignite this flame that once burned bright, but it extinguished, and I don't know how to get back into your life, into your good graces. How do I do this? When you are so defensive, self-cautious, you now think twice. Before, there was a sense of being naive, innocence that I exploited, that I corrupted. But now you are so independent, so on your own, self-reliant, self-sufficient. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. I know this. I feel this. And all of this, it is a challenge. This challenge is huge. How do I reach out to you after all that I did? A part of me has wisdom, and I've changed, but it's challenging for me to express myself to you. what we have gone through, and for me to find a solution. I find this now to be a problem to which a solution cannot be found. A riddle that just can't be solved. For me, it feels as if it's too far gone. And no matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter what I wear, who I disguise myself as, something happens. And I'm always reminded of you. Triggered by you. Right now, I admire you from a distance, and I fantasize about you. There are certain things I would like to share. You have so much power over me. You have the power of making me feel ill, and you have the power of making me feel well. For now, I keep my distance, even though I want to make things right. All right. Taurus. Interesting, you have here a change your person wants to make. They want to have a change. But because of the boundaries that exist between the both of you, it is difficult for this person to make that change. Now, they have changed. There's wisdom here. They have become a bit smarter, a bit wiser. They're not going to be repeating the same mistakes that they did before. And they're finally starting to realize that there was a lot of injustice in this connection before. They want to make a change, but they feel it's very challenging. They don't know how to approach you. And part of the reason is because there are certain things going on in this person's life that they just haven't told you about. They haven't told you about this. And what I'm seeing here is struggle, the desire to be with you, but unable to attain that. They're finding that difficult. All right, let's have a look at another deck. For those of you who are new, the first set of cards I just read, that is the current status of your person of interest. These cards, this deck, I like to read a little bit into the past to see what happened in the first place that may have caused the problem. So things were going great, but all of a sudden, boom, it just went downhill. Something happened in this connection where things did not work out the way they were supposed to. It just didn't work out. And for someone here, it's heartbreaking because for you, you may never have received the closure that you deserved. You may feel as if this person ghosted you. They may have abandoned you. They may have faded over time. They may have behaved in a way that just wasn't like them, the real them that you knew. And over time, the communication became less and less. And you're wondering, where do we stand? Hopefully this will provide you with some clarity and some guidance. Interesting. 2 of Cups followed by the Prince of Coins. So right off the bat here, guys, you're dealing with a prince. You're not dealing with a queen or a king. So this is somebody who is immature. This is somebody who is inexperienced. Now, please keep in mind, in the first set of cards, you did have wisdom, right? So that means that, yes, they have become wiser. They are no longer what this individual was in the past. They may still have a little bit of hint of that, immaturity and inexperience, but the majority of them has changed. So this is actually a good progression we see here. Now, this is in the past, so let's go back in the past a little bit. 2 of Cups and the Prince of Coins. these I read in the reverse. The Two of Cups here, it talks about how at some point in time there was a feeling of lost harmony. There was no desire to actually have partnership because the feeling of love was lost. And it was replaced by infatuation, overindulging in sensuality for the sake of the emotional high. You did have the sensuality card, didn't you? This person is still viewing you as that. I did not see other cards. There was not a whole lot of cards that showed about how this person feels about you in terms of there's various levels. And the level that I see is not the emotional level. I see them being very practical, very logical, very critical, but I don't see them being on that level where there's a whole lot of emotions being exchanged. Here, with the Two of Cups, it does talk about infatuation. This was a problem. And they were overindulging in sensuality for the sake of the emotional high. So that's a problem right there, because they weren't looking for the emotions itself. They didn't want to invest themselves in that, but they just wanted to get temporarily that sense of love. And then boom, when they didn't want you, you were not in their sight. You were gone. And it's not because you went, it's because they left. Right? So I'm seeing here somebody that only came to you when they wanted to come to you because they wanted something. And that was it. Now let's see maybe why this person was doing this. Prince of Coins. Here it talks about how your person of interest here, there's a situation where in this connection, opportunities were being sent over and they were being given to this individual, but they were not taking it. There was a lack of hard work, not really wanting to develop. Here, it talks about inertia or laziness, not taking action or responsibilities, wanting to take care of themselves on a material level, but not really being able to enjoy the pleasures associated with this. Here, hard work was needed and wisdom as well. It was necessary to create growth, but nobody did that. They were not seeking opportunities for any sort of development. Inertia and laziness, not taking action or responsibility. So clearly, you are dealing with somebody here, guys. They may have come off in this connection as somebody who really knows it all. They may have acted like a king or a queen, and they've been there, done that. But when it came to the nitty-gritty, when it came down to, okay, let's focus on this connection. Where are we headed? Are we headed anywhere? They may have seemed, and this person may have lied to you. I am seeing the betrayal card in my mind's eye, and I'm also seeing beliefs. So there were differences between the both of you. What they thought versus what you thought. Their thought process was very different from yours. You had a different plan in mind about where this connection is headed. They had something completely different. This is the problem. You guys were not on the same page. Now, Taurus, your person of interest may have told you, this is how I feel. But please keep in mind that old saying, actions speak louder than words, right? There's that saying, either it's action or actions. But there's that saying, and there's a reason for it, because people have been there, done that over the centuries, right? People have done this because they've noticed that. Your person of interest here, they were only with you at the time when they wanted to be with you. And even the emotions and feelings that started to merge, it was very superficial, artificial, instead of straight from the heart. Yours was straight from the heart. This person was also very immature, and they were also very irresponsible. So they were not taking responsibility for anything that they may have said. Like, they may have just been fooling around, because this is infatuation. They may have just been fooling around and speaking in a way where it seemed as if things were real, as if things were moving on, as if there was progression. However, the truth is, it didn't happen. The person just took a step back, and it's like, no, I don't have to deal with that. You're definitely dealing with somebody here who has never truly matured. But keep in mind, the first set of cards, you did have wisdom. So there is that. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Okay. We have here Ace of Pentacles. Followed by the Ten of Swords, then we have Justice. Okay. After that, we have an excellent card, Ace of Cups. Ooh, then we have somebody who's a little grumpy here. Queen of Swords. Okay. This is quite interesting. You got two aces, really good. Very good, actually. So this is, for those of you that want to know any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may take towards you in the coming days. I do see here Ace of Pentacles. Definitely, you are going to be receiving an offer. If the rest of the reading here resonates with you, this definitely is going to happen. So we do have here an offer that's going to come to you. It's going to be very tangible, very real. I'm seeing the word stability, okay? And I'm also seeing integrity. So this person's going to start to have more integrity. They're going to gain more integrity. And with that wisdom card that you had earlier, the first set of cards, it does show me that they have changed. They're starting to change. And they want to be that person who can be there with you, be there for you, maybe even take care of you. Even if you don't need to be taken care of, this person wants to do that. They want to provide you with that love and affection, but that sense of stability. This can talk about moving in together, buying assets together, having a partnership. I'm seeing the word partnership. I'm also seeing constructing. So whatever it is a coin, but it is also something that is materialistic, right? So materialistic in the sense that it is tangible. So somebody here in this person that we're talking about, not somebody, but your person of interest here, they're going to approach you in a way where it's going to be very practical. For once, it's actually going to seem practical. Before, it did not. Here we also have the Ten of Swords. Your person of interest has, or they had, taken a step back. For some time, they thought they were lost, but they had faded over time. Some of you, they just had ghosted. And the problem I'm seeing here is when they did that, here we have this individual that has been there, done that. Why? Because they wanted to see, was the grass greener on the other side? And they realized, no, it wasn't. Eventually, they started crawling back. They started coming back, eventually realizing that, you know what? This is where I should have been all along. And now I missed out on this opportunity. And now I don't know what to do. I ruined it all. This is how this person is feeling. We have an individual here who is going to rise up as the new dawn. As the day begins, this person now experienced a lot of heartache and pain, a lot of betrayal by the rest of the world, where everyone said, yeah, we're here for you, but turns out nobody was there for them. They realized you were the one. Now, beautiful, you have here justice. This came twice now in your reading, right? You had justice before as well, first set. So, again, wanting to make things right, knowing that certain things were done wrong, and there was not an equal give and take. There's a scale here. There was not an equal give and take. Wanting to move forward, but in an equal way, where the both of you definitely are happy with one another, with each other, but this happiness that should have been there in the past, it was not there. They're realizing now that they can make you happy. How? By giving you what it is that you deserve. And not holding back anymore. Because before they were. I'm seeing two words, selfish and stubborn. So this person may have been just that. It might have just been them. Just me. Never really thinking about you. However, right after that, oh my goodness, you have a phenomenal card, Ace of Cups. Your person of interest definitely is going to, at some point in time, reach out to you in a way where there's a whole lot of love. Somebody here is going to ask for forgiveness because someone has truly hurt the other. With that forgiveness comes love. This is an overflowing cup of love. This cup of love has a proposal coming to you, an offer of love, of partnership. Let's get together. Let's go out. Can we continue this, right? Can we start from where we left off? That sort of thing. We also have here, someone hurt someone and somebody's going to be asking for forgiveness. Somebody's going to say sorry. Somebody wants an apology, right? That's probably you. So not only is this person just going to come back into your life, but they want to heal things. They want to fix things. And with that comes this love. Now this love, this is unconditional love. This is true love. This is a realization that, you know what? Taurus really does make me extremely emotional. And I can't help it anymore. Here, we also have Queen of Swords. The overall arching theme. They have been so nasty in this connection that they started to behave in a way that was very rude, very rough, very mean. They truly did not see what they were doing. They didn't see the effect that it had on you. But things changed. Now they do. And now, as time has gone by, all this time went by, now they realize that, oh my goodness, whatever I did, it really ticked off Taurus. What have I done to Taurus? I shouldn't have done this because now Taurus doesn't want to talk to me anymore. If I was in Taurus's shoes, I wouldn't talk to me either. This is kind of what they feel. Because here they see you as somebody who's holding a sword. You're just focused on something else. You're not even focused on love right now. It's the heartache. It's the pain. Someone here feels jaded. A majority of this reading will be for you, Taurus, but some cross-watchers, it might not be, right? Maybe cross-watcher feels like this too. So here we have this feeling of someone being jaded, someone being very critical, very sharp-tongued, sharp-witted, but also, in a way, not taking any BS anymore. And this is exactly what's happening here. Somebody here has been through it all, and they are no longer going to take no for an answer, and they're not going to be played around with anymore. Your person of interest has learned this lesson, and they see you in this light. This is one of the reasons why they hesitate reaching out to you, because they feel afraid of the way you may react. If they reach out to you, they may think you're just going to cut it off altogether and just block them from every type of social media that you might have, or just completely forget about this person. Like they actually feel that you hate them. They actually feel that you don't like them anymore because of the way they treated you. And this is a problem. Now, crosswatcher. Some of you may feel that, this is not what I'm feeling. However, somebody definitely out there, and I know quite a few of you, Taurus, you've been through a lot. This person put you through a lot. And something that they have realized is they're having that sense of empathy now. They're starting to realize that what they did to you really did hurt. And if, like I said, if they were in your shoes, how would they react? This is how they are viewing you. So the one thing I've noticed in relationships, this is with men and women, when men are with women, men tend to think the way that they think, and they don't think the way a woman would think, because we don't do that. And women do the same thing. We do things in our own way, but we don't think what the perspective would be typically of a man if he was in that position. We can't because we're not men, right? This is something that happened in this connection where your person of interest was just thinking the way they think, but they did not think the way you were being affected or the way you think. And now they're finally starting to see this. They're starting to realize this. And that's why they think, you know what? If that was me, I wouldn't want to talk to me either. And that's it. So there is hesitation here. However, I do see a very bold offer coming through. And this is not coming from a king. Your person of interest is probably at this point like a knight, instead of a page. So they're kind of in between that sort of transition, because they're not going to be 100% bold. They're not going to be approaching you in a very bold way. They may be a little shy, but they're not going to be too shy either. All right, just going to do a quick prayer, guys. All right, I have here Archangel Answer cards. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Let's have a look at what they have to say about this connection. Wow. First card is the strongest. We have a yes with an exclamation mark. Yes. After that, we have perfect timing. Then we have helpful people. Ooh. Okay, no. That's interesting. Followed by there's no need to worry. After that, we have it's up to you. Let go. There's something better. We have two groups. Some of you have felt that this infatuation and this lustful part of the connection, it just was too much for you and you feel used. Overindulged. This person overindulged. You may feel as if this person took you for granted. They manipulated you. They used you. They took advantage of you. And you're just done. You just want out. You don't want this anymore. This message, for those of you that do not want to be with this person, this message is for you. And yes, it is okay to change your mind. The decision that you make now will provide you a different outcome. So don't worry about it. There's still your fate and destiny. It's still written for you. You just have to pick and choose what you want. And those lines that you choose, those branches that you choose, something will happen. But it's not as if like nothing's going to happen. Something will happen. The outcome will be different if you have a different choice. Here, we do have yes. Things are going to happen for you, Taurus. When is my time coming? When? Here it is. Yes, perfect timing. It will happen in divine timing. When the time is right, when they know that the universe is aligned, when your person of interest knows that they want you and that you want them, when you're supposed to be together, that is when you will get together. And this is going to happen in divine timing, not the timing that you think it'll happen. What person am I talking about? Somebody new. Helpful people, no. You gotta know, an exclamation mark on that one. Helpful people. No. What does that mean? You are getting advice from some people that you may trust, but they're not to be trusted. So, in this connection, Taurus, we have had some influential people in your life that have been having a negative impact on you and even your person of interest. So somebody here, between the both of you, somebody here may be going and asking for advice. Whatever type of advice they're getting, it might have a little bit of truth to it, but a whole lot of lies to it. And not knowing a lot about relationships, one would just simply believe what they would want to believe because they're going to people that they trust, right? You're going to somebody that you trust. You've known them for years. So please do be careful now going forward, because the angels here are saying there's some people here who are jealous, who are liars. They're spreading rumors. They don't want you guys to be together. These people are not looking out for your best interest. They are negative people. This could be one person. It could be several. So keep that in mind. Do talk to somebody who you trust, who you know 100% for sure that they love you, they've got your back. Talk to them, but don't talk to certain people that you've already been talking to, because here it seems as if they are creating problems as well. We also have here with the card, there's no need to worry. Like I said, there's that branch. Just hop onto a different branch and you have a different reality that you're going to be getting into. It's already written for you. We have here, there's no need to worry. It's up to you. You got that choice. Let go of this individual. Let go of the problems that have been falling on your lap. Being in this connection with this person, too much is happening. The overall arching theme, you have a great message here. There is something better, meaning there is someone better than this person, and you need to let go. And you also need to let go of the friend circle that you may have that's associated to this individual. Somebody may be an in-between person, a go-between, like a middleman type thing. You need to keep your distance from that person as well. It's difficult to trust people sometimes, right? But this is something that has popped up, and once in a while these two cards do come together, and that is how I see the cards. So for those of you that want to be with this person, I have to say it's still going to be a little challenging, but because they're a little wiser, they're growing and they're trying to learn, it is going to be better than what it was before. Yes, things will happen in divine timing and perfect timing when they're supposed to happen. Still, Taurus, even for you, for this group as well, helpful people? No! Exclamation mark. No, there are no helpful people. These people that you've been going to and talking to, some of them are actually doing things behind your back. Ooh, I'm seeing the word black magic. Some people, for those of you that want to be with this person, so some of you are not wanting to be, right? If you're not wanting to be, it could also be because of black magic. For here, I'm seeing the people that want to be, there's a lot of people that are jealous. So it's very important that you keep your life secret. Really. You don't tell people about your plans. You don't tell them about your future endeavors. No. You just basically show them how miserable you are, and then people are not jealous. Isn't that bad? It happens. However, if you do have so much positive energy around you, and if you do have angels, guardians around you, positive energy, which I do have packages for, you can have a look on my website. It is easy to be that person. You can do whatever you want. Nobody can give you an evil eye as long as you're protected, right? And protection here is getting rid of negative energies that come to you through other people. You have some people here that are not happy, and the reason why people do this is because they are jealous. The majority of the time. It's a rare occasion where you didn't truly get the beliefs card here, but I did see it in my mind's eye earlier. The family, the friends, some people may think that, no, this is not the right person for you. So they genuinely might be giving you that advice, but that's their opinion. It might just be bias. You have to be careful who you are asking. Here we also have no need to worry. It's up to you. Again, you have a choice. You can either move forward or you can decide to be with this person, right? Here we also have, or move on rather, not move forward. Move forward with this person or move on. And we also have here let go. So with this card, let go, it does show me here that it's important for you to let go some of the restrictions, the burdens, constraints that are holding you back. Being in this connection, there may be certain things that are holding you back. Could be belief-related issues. It could be the way you view the type of connection this is. It could be even the fact that you might be chasing this person too much. Sometimes we give them too much attention, and what happens is that there's no value for us. So do take a step back, let this person reach out to you, because there's no use, truly, right now, rushing into it. It's going to happen in divine timing when the time is right. What is going to happen? There's something better that's going to happen in this connection than what you have right now. So it does appear that certain things have happened in this situation between the both of you where you may have thought, you know what, this is the end all be all, this is the way it's always going to be, and as long as we're together, I'm fine, right? But that's just settling, right? This is something beyond that. This is something better that's going to happen in this connection with this person. It is going to get better. The connection itself is going to improve. Yes, I do see that. So the situation will improve. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing that card too. So let me know, Taurus. Did this resonate? Has any of this resonated? So there's two groups here. It's very difficult trusting people, especially if they say things to you. You will believe what they say. But remember, when somebody tells you something, they're only telling you either what you may want to hear or what they want you to hear. That doesn't mean you don't trust people, but be cautious, right? Be a little careful. Guys, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And in recent times, guys, I never ask actually in the end of these readings. In recent times, I have noticed that my channel has kind of gone into the ethers. So it's not really popping up as it used to in other feeds and things like that. So if you can, please do like, share, and subscribe. I usually, as you know, I don't really don't force people to do that. But if you'd like to do that, please do that if you can. It would really help the channel because I was sick a while ago. You guys know this, my goodness, and everything was just so late. Everything's been so delayed. So it wasn't on time, wasn't on point, and of course, there's consequences, right? So please do help. For those of you that want to know if I do private readings, yes, the answer is yes, I do private readings. Please have a look at my website, www.asnointia.com. I do readings, and one of the packages I have is on past life and spiritual connections. It doesn't have to always be past life. It could be a future life as well, something that you're scheduled to be in, not in this lifetime, but in the future. It's only your souls that actually know this. So I do have the ability of doing that. Also, I have plain and simple love readings. You will see on my website, I have all the details. So please have a look at the details before you place an order. I also have some packages on, these are self-help guides, and some of them are related to getting rid of negative energies. So please have a look at that. Like I said earlier here, other people are jealous. They may be sending you the evil eye. Some people might have even done black magic here. If you feel it's really intense, I have something called the chakra checkup package, and that includes negative energy checkup. So all of that is to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, because I have the ability to have a look at those things with the help of Angel Fakiel. You can read a little bit about Angel Fakiel on my website. So I have created that package. It is a personalized package that I give to you. You have a reading with it. Now that's the personalized package, but I also have something called the Holy Light package, which is a self-help guide. It still does the same thing. However, there is no details provided because there's no actual reading provided along with it. Guys, let me know if any of this has resonated. I do try to write back as much as I can, but I do enjoy reading what it is that you guys have to share. And sometimes I use that as motivation for my other channel, which is Asnointia Audio. For those of you who are new, I do have another channel on YouTube, and that channel I have videos on relationship-related advice, spiritual connections, and also one of them I posted a while ago is on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? Now, why is it important to get rid of negative energies? You have to get rid of that stuff in order to manifest something new and good into your life. Otherwise, only the negative will seep through, and everything that is positive will not come because you are being blocked by negative energy, which is why over the years I've seen it's not just inside of us, it's around our aura, and it is in the home. Personally, I've experienced this. That's why I created these things, so that I could help myself and now help all of you. All right, guys, you all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.